Sorry about that. I had to take that phone call. I had no choice. I didn't want to do it because I still haven't figured out my new program and how to put my videos together when they get separated. So, unfortunately, if I can't put them together, that means there'll be 2 videos on the day this one airs. So it'll be part A and part B. This will be part B. The other one that we just watched, part A. So sorry about that. There's just nothing I can do about it. Okay. I think I will put this burlap on here. Now, it won't be any fun to glue down. I'll probably have to glue a little piece of fabric to the inside. Or perhaps I will use some tape on it. I just don't want the tape to show through. But, oh, while I was on the phone, I did this. I meant to save it. But you can see here, I put the paper on and then put this bird on there. And I got a piece sticking up over here, so let's glue it down. There we go. Okay. Now, how are we going to do this? I know it has to be from like here. I don't want to cover up too much of the bird, but I am going to have to cover up some of him. So about here to about where? About this line right here. Yeah, I think that'll do it. I think this is crooked. So if I try and cut this one straight, well, let me chop it off here first. It doesn't have to be this long. I better get some better scissors. These do not cut fabric or anything very well. I don't recommend them. At first I really liked them because they really cut paper, but they have gotten so dull that, and I just bought them, so I don't recommend it. Okay, let's start by cutting off an end. I'm pretty sure that's crooked. This should be straight at the bottom. So I'm going to move this to this line. I don't think you can see it, but it'll come down here. And I'm going to need a ruler. Gonna need to go from right there to right there. Let's see what kind of pen we have here. Nope. Oh, not a gold one. That'll never do. It's a pretty light one there too. I don't know if it'll work. There we go. Okay, so let me start with that one. Might have to get out sewing scissors. That noise you hear in the background is the shredder going. My husband's doing some shredding for me. Okay, now put a little light line on this other side. Here we go. I'm going to line this up as the bottom here. I felt was pretty even. And we're going to run this from that line to this line, which is the 19. or very close to the 19. And we'll put a pin mark. There we go. The blade does not cut it very well, so I don't recommend that with the burlap stuff. Now I do have some decorative burlap that I may fudge on and use. Oh, I can use this in little bits. So let me grab some something to tie it closed with. I don't want to forget that. There's that. There's that. Let's see. I have some of this stuff I was just going to throw away because I didn't like the way that it was so weak-natured. This sari silk. I'm not a big fan of it because it's constantly shredding, but I'm thinking that's what I can use with this journal. So I think I'll use that dark greenish color. I thought about using this. I love that. But that feels like cheating almost. So let's start with the sari silk and figure out how much we need. Yeah, see, it's always shredding. Ugh. And you hope it's strong enough to tie something. That's way too long, unless I'm double wrapping it, in which case that would need to go around and I tie right there. Oh, I don't like that showing. Okay, I really don't like this stuff. I'm not going to use it. I'll use, let's see if there's enough of that one. Yeah, I have definitely found there are things that I don't like to use. It just doesn't click with me too well. It's too weak, too fragile, too shreddy, that kind of thing. Whatever it is, it is. Alright, now, I know this is my center point. I know that for a fact. So I'm going to glue that down right to here. I'm going to find my most center point on my tie, which is right here, approximately. It won't be perfect, I promise. and yes, that's going to bleed through right there, but I'm going to cover it with glue anyway when I glue this thing down. Now I want to get the big tape for that. Oh, not there. Or there. Oh, top orange. There it is. So I have some of this nice big tape. I'm going to start by applying some right here along the edge. Oh, let's use the straightest edge. Hopefully that will be enough to stop it from fraying. Now, tape alone is not going to hold your journal, so just be aware of that. It just won't do it. It doesn't like to, it won't do it. Ooh. Okay, now I'm going to run this one right along here. Then I'll have to cut it off over there, and then I just saved these pieces, as you can see. And just wrap it back up. I'll cut this piece off and wrap it around it. Ugh. Going to have to angle cut it in there. I don't really want it sticking out the edge. There we go. That'll help a little bit. But like I said, I'm going to cheat a little bit and put some trim on it because I want it to look nice. Just because. And then if it's still got some sticky spots, we can run over it with that powder, and that will do just fine for it. Going to leave this a little long to start with. This piece I'll use with clusters. Okay. And let's see. I'm going to start by peeling this one off because I really need to try and get it on the front of the journal here without it what's the word? Without it being uneven. Okay, so I'm going to pull that one around this way. Now I'm going to pull this one, and I'm going to tie those up to keep that nice and tight for right now. There. Oh, it's so pretty. And this is going to start right about here. Okay. Yeah, that tape should help this not to fray. So that would be very good. Got to get this started. a little harder to get it to stick well to the burlap. Okay. Just going to squish that down. And I'm going to go ahead and put glue on it because I want to keep it as pliable as possible and movable without it gluing itself permanently down until I'm ready for it. This is my even top, but I'm going to leave it a little off the top and a little off the bottom, and then I will square that up. I think that'll do it. Okay. Just going to kind of roll that over a little bit. Keep on rolling. Okay. That does look pretty, doesn't it? It's going to be a little bit of a noise there. You can see my my folding was not exactly straight. And my trimming right here. But we'll be able to straighten that up with the trim. That pin back there. Now I want to open this just a little bit so I can get in here and cut this along the edge. I'm definitely going to have to, well, that glue is going to dry though, so probably not. I probably won't have to go around and put that powder on them. Now this one. Throw that piece away. Definitely not going to be using that. My scissors cleaned off a little bit. There. Perfect. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? Looks good with this journal, too. Okay, throw that away. Now, I want to retie this and make it tight again so that I can These are Edith Holden pictures, by the way, both out of the old Edith Holden books. Okay, so I have this trim and I have this trim. I really kind of like this one, but it might be a little too bulky. Let's just see what we like. Oh, I love that. That's probably gonna have to be the one. But it's just going to go just like that. I do like it. I like that it's raised up a little bit. I don't know if I have enough of these. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, so here's the other one. Nope, don't like it. I like this one. That's done. Made that decision. Okay. So I'm just going to run this along here. I hope it doesn't go all the way through. If it does, I'll peel it off and we'll do it again. Not the same thing. We'll do something different. Oh, it's all over my hand. Ooh, gross. Feels gross. I should have put a firm board into there. Let's see if I can squish that in there. I have to glue those ends together somehow. Okay, so there's that one. Is that like really crooked? Yep, it is like really crooked. Okay, well, you can see that dried too fast. Should have put tape on the back of this piece. Not like I can put a pin through it to hold it down. And I don't have any big clamps that I could clamp around both sides. Okay, throw that away. I'll let that one go over the edge a little bit. Okay. So to get this one even, I'm going to just take a look at how far out this goes. It goes out to almost 11. So I'm going to put a little dot here for myself, so I know how to get this one even. You can pull that nice and straight. I'm going to put that right on the edge. Should have brought in a Q-tip. Okay, I'm going to let those dry before I take anything off. So, that is all I really have for today because everything has to dry now. So I can't be opening and closing this. Oops, that came off already. One thing that it does with burlap is it first glues down to the burlap, and then you re-soak it with glue, and that first layer of glue has formed a nice seal. So your second layer of glue usually glues down. I know it's not rocket science, but sometimes it feels like it is. There we go, that feels better. So I wish I could open it up and we could play inside, but we are going to have to wait. Oh, that looks pretty, guys. What do you think? Is it coming along okay? Okay, so in the very next video, we will make something for this pocket and something for the inside pocket. We'll fix up some of the pages on the inside, and then this journal will be ready to go out the door. And if there's any interest in it, please let me know. I have lots of journals that I got to get on Etsy. I have been slower than slow, but that's just the way it is. I've just got so many things I do, and I just can't do them all in one day. I try, but I get so exhausted, so it doesn't always work so good. There's some good words in there. I'll save that. Okay, so when we come back, that's what we'll do. We'll work on images to put on the inside, and we might add some more pockets. Okay? Alright, well, thank you for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if I have to put this into 2 videos for the same day, I am so sorry. Part A and Part B. If you just see one video on the day this airs, then it's I figured it out. If you see 2 videos, you know I didn't figure it out. Alright, I appreciate you guys being here. Love you guys, and big hugs, and happy day to each one of you. I hope all your dreams come true. And Libby, what are you doing? No, come here. Spit it out. Thank you. No, no books. Nope, no books. I have a dog. I have a dog. She is so funny. Alright, guys. Bye. See you in the next video.